It's time to get corrupted. What's up, guys? We are back with the brand new season of the NGC Pokemon Showdown Draft League. We are back, man. Surprisingly so. I thought after our 9th season I was going to call it quits or go on a hiatus. But no. After the playoffs ended, we hopped right back into it. We drafted maybe a week later, and here we are. So, very quickly, we're on our 10th season. We have a brand new spanking team, and we actually tweaked the rules a little bit to match Rory's league, the RDL. Same kind of tiers, right? We have... Well, the main difference here is we have two Megas. Not just one Mega Pokemon, but two. The Tier 1 Mega is going to cost an OU slot. And our second tier, our B tier Mega, is actually its own slot at the very bottom of this list. As you can see, my Tier 1 Mega was Mega Mawile, for example. And my Tier 2 Mega is Mega Pidgeot. So, yeah. Other than that, all the other rules from last season carry over. We're looking at the same format, singles. So, yeah. 3 OU, 3 UU, 3 RU, 3 NU and below, and now a second Mega slot at the very bottom. So very quick, I'm introduce my team and we'll hop right into it. We have Mega Mawile as our team leader, our top tier Mega, and then we have Gliscor, Hydreigon, Necrozma, Raikou, Primarina, Aromatisse, Accelgor, Passimian, Sneasel, Drampa, Orbeetle, and Mega Pidgeot finishing off the roster. So, yeah, right from the jump, guys, like the day after the draft, I did 2 transactions. We're actually gifted 4 transactions for this season, and let me see. I believe Hydreigon replaced Dracozolt, and then Raikou replaced Hippowdon. So, for the first time ever, I was implementing a weather condition. You know, we were gonna have a sand team, but I decided to drop it. There was a Hydreigon available. I needed some more pivoting. And Dracozolt outside of sand, it seemed cool on paper, but I think Raikou is more flexible. You know, I don't need sand up. Whenever you're bringing Dracozolt, you have to bring the Hippowdon too, so that ties up 1/3 of your team, you know. So yeah, we have Raikou for the very first time and an old friend and Hydreigon back. So yeah, I'm very hyped for my team. Some new Pokemon we haven't used before. Mega Mawile. I don't think I've used Gliscor. I've used Gligar a few times, but we have Gliscor this time. Necrozma. Shout out to that boy Top, one of his favorite Pokemon. He's been telling me to draft this thing for seasons, and I don't know. I never made it a priority, but I reached for this thing. I think I got it in the 3rd or 4th round, so I'm hyped up for that. Raikou is a new one. I guess Orbeetle and Mega Pidgeot are new as well. Other than that, we have a bunch of familiar faces around. Some Pokemon I'm familiar with. So I'm hyped with this team, man. It's not perfect, but we will keep our eyes out on free agency. The one thing I do notice is I could use physical attackers. A big problem of mine in the past is not drafting enough special attackers. And we loaded the boat. We loaded the boat with them. We have too many of them, so if I do any transactions, we're going to try to pick up some physical attackers, because on that front, all I have is Mega Mawile and Passimian, which is kind of a problem. We need more than 2 bona fide physical attackers. I mean, to a lesser extent, we have Gliscor, but he's more of a stall Pokemon, a pivot Pokemon in my opinion. So, yeah, week 1. Oh, before I go into our week 1, we have 10 players. I believe last season we had 12 players, but we dealt with a fair number of dropouts. So I want to keep these seasons short and simple. So this season we have 10 players and some new faces this time. So one of the new faces is our friend Trainer Layton, or Choker Layton. And they have a rain team. So, yeah, I was spooked right away, as you could tell, going into week 1. It was sand versus rain, and that never works out in sand's favor, in my opinion. So, I just took off, not just for this week alone, but I just took away my sand core. So, I am not trying to challenge rain this week. So, anyways, this is Choker Layton's team. I'm not gonna vocalize my opponent's team for now on. You guys could read, you know, it's kind of repetitive. So that's the team. I expect Mega Diancie to come through. Mega Diancie actually goes in, so I'm kind of terrified of that thing. We'll see if Layton brings it or not. I easily see Haxorus coming. Yeah, Haxorus is a monster. I don't care what you slap on that thing. Scarf, Life Orb, Band, anything works. Azelf maybe as a pivot, a Stealth Rock lead, who knows. Pelipper setting up the rain. Barraskewda is a threat. Barraskewda is a big threat here, and yeah, I'm very scared of this thing. And we have Toxicroak rounding it out. But yeah, I mean, Layton has a Volcarona as of today, which I don't see it working in the rain, so we'll see what happens. Our battle is going down in a few days, but as of today, this is Layton's team, so we'll see if there's any changes here going into the battle. As of today, I do plan to bring Mega Mawile. Primarina looks good, most likely Choice Specs. Aromatisse. My main, okay, when we're looking at rain boosted Barraskewda, I'm not going to outspeed that thing, right? So my approach going into this match is actually, because I took away sand, right? I took away my own weather. My main 3 ways to address this rain is priority moves with Mega Mawile. What do you call it? Cloud 9 with Drampa. So when Drampa hits the field, the rain effects go away. And on Aromatisse, one of the main reasons I like this is one of my new favorite fairy types, the ability to set up Trick Room. I don't care how fast your Barraskewda is. We could eat a thing. We could eat an attack and set up Trick Room, and then just go ham from there, packing stuff like T-Bolt and Energy Ball. Going on, we have Choice Scarf Accelgor, I believe. Just for if he has Scarfers himself, we could outspeed and maybe click Final Gambit. Once again, we have Drampa, Cloud 9, so we could take away the rain as long as Drampa stays on the field, that is. It doesn't get rid of rain, but it subsides it, right? So, Drampa, I believe, it's not AV like I usually run, but we have Chople Berry, so we could take a close combat from Barraskewda and kill it with T-Bolt. So, and last but not least, we have Sneasel, our little sushi baby right here. Priority, Ice Shard, Banded Knockoff, you name it. So, we will be battling our week 1 in a few days, but for now, that is the rules of Season 10. That is my brand new team, already making 2 out of 4 transactions before week 1 even starts. We battle in a few days. I don't know if Layton's going to do any moves or not. I will explain. If he does do moves, I'll explain it in the battle. So I will see you guys on the battlefield. Alright guys, we are back. Week 1, season opener against Layton. Before we get started with this replay, I'm going to continue, at least for the regular season, we are going to be doing post-game commentary. So this isn't a live reaction or anything. I'm going to try to do these immediately after the battle, but no promises. Before I play this replay, our friend Layton, you know, I was just explaining how I did 2 transactions before our matchup. This dude did all 4 of his transactions before this match. So quickly I'll explain them. He dropped Mega Diancie for Mega Swampert. As you can see right here, he ended up bringing Mega Swampert. So that's another rain threat. Not only Barraskewda, but we have Swampert here. Dropped Volcarona for Mew. Mew did not make it to this match, but as much as I like Volcarona, it doesn't make sense on like a Rain Core, you know. I mean, you can make it work. You could leave your Rain Core on the bench, but Mew makes more sense. Dropped Azelf for another Psychic type, Raichu-Alola, and then dropped Golurk for Florges, which is a crazy move. I'm surprised they're on the same tier, to be honest. Like, as much as I like Golurk, Florges is an awesome Pokemon in my opinion. But I don't know how Golurk and Florges were in the same tier, but it is what it is. So now we're looking at a Mega Swampert, a Mew, Raichu, Alolan Raichu, and a Florges, which 3 of those came to this match. So I believe Layton had Pincurchin already, but nothing to really abuse it. So picking up Raichu-Alola made sense, and here it is. It's a good Pokemon. And I believe I changed my team from our team preview. What's different here? Let me see. I'm not going to change slides, but I left something off and we're bringing Necrozma instead. My theory behind this, my approach behind this was it gave me a second Trick Room user. So, like I said, to beat Rain, I wanted Cloud9 Drampa. I wanted priority with Sneasel's Ice Shard, and Mawile in general. And then we wanted Trick Room. Trick Room's going to be a big thing going into this match. Aromatisse could set up Trick Room, and so could Necrozma. Necrozma's actually pretty bulky. So, yeah, here's the replay. So, okay, here's a replay. I forgot to turn off music, but here we go. I lead up my Cloud9 Drampa, expecting Pelipper to be led, and they're leading Pincurchin, so we could expect electric terrain shenanigans off the start. We have Drampa and Dragon Pulse. So this is a very bulky Pincurchin. This Pincurchin is a mon I'm not very used to, as he smartly goes Florges on my Dragon Pulse. He goes Pelipper, so he's playing really good. I have Sword Dance. I believe I'm going to switch out because Sucker Punch, we're not going to outspeed Pelipper. And Pelipper, no matter what, in Rain, it probably knocks out Mega Mawile, which doesn't have the best special defense. So we go back into Drampa, and here you go. Here's an example of Cloud9 doing its thing. Rain is disabled, so here's Drampa. He U-turns out. I think Barraskewda. Here comes Barraskewda. I'm poisoned. He does flip turn instead of close combat, so I take heavy damage. No surprise there. I went Energy Ball instead of Thunderbolt, expecting. Maybe I didn't have Thunderbolt, but I believe Energy Ball kills Barraskewda anyways. We opted bringing Energy Ball for Mega Swampert. So, that makes sense, right? And smartly, Layton is playing really good right now, pivoting and whatnot. Going to Florges, I believe this Florges is a big problem here, so. I mean, as far as Florges goes, my only real good things against it is Mega Mawile. So I didn't fully expect Florges to come this week. Here's Tailwind. Tailwind being for, I believe, Primarina could outspeed most things. That wasn't the best move. I should have went Mawile, maybe. Yeah, we're not playing so hot. We go Mawile, finally. I should have done that in the first place. And he's probably going to switch out. Yeah, to Pincurchin. We should get a kill if we... Yeah, that results in a kill. So Mega Mawile gets my season off. Starts my season off with the first kill. We go Drampa, disabling Rain once again, but Swampert should be able to knock us out. Earthquake, Ice Punch, anything really. So Earthquake, no surprise there. We go Primarina. I'm surprised he switched. Yeah, I guess Primarina's faster. We get a lucky crit. I believe I'm Choice Specs. And we knock out Florges with the special attacker. So, yeah, Choice Specs Primarina doing this thing. Here comes Alolan Raichu. I know Primarina's. Yeah, that was fodder. It was fodder. Primarina was down in health, so I figured why not let it go down. We bring in Necrozma. I figured Necrozma could eat anything from Raichu. And we want to set up the Trick Room here. So, right? That's what I end up going. Oh, this is the thing here. Check this out. I set up Trick Room. And I believe my Necrozma had Dark Pulse. But this ended up being a sub Raichu. I'm not sure what the sub was for. Maybe a sub Nasty Plot. Shout out to that Toxic Spike on turn 1. Ended up being a good play. Being pressured. Turn by turn. And then look, Layton very smartly just keeps setting up sub. They didn't expect me to bring Trick Room. I did not expect their sub. And it's working out for them. They're pretty much stalling out my Trick Room. So I got to give props to there. I don't know if that was their plan, but it ended up working out. You got to improvise, you know. You got to improvise here. So Raichu almost dies. It's Life Orb. Yeah, Life Orb. And we get a kill. We outspeed with Sneasel here. Choice Band knockoff. Here's Pelipper. I believe I knock off again. Realizing that Sneasel served its purpose. It's not very good anymore. And I sack it off. I let it, not that I sack it off, but I let it go down. Power Up Punch Swampert is the play, and we're not looking good. So it's a +1 on Swampert. We get another Trick Room, but the thing here is that poison takes us down. We would have been we actually I think we could have won because having Energy Ball and I think T-Bolt setting up Trick Room, but that poison took us out. We had Trick Room, we could Energy Ball here and we could Energy Ball here and T-Bolt this thing. Our Energy Ball and Sucker Punch. But no, that poison takes us out, man. So, yeah, that's it. That's it, Earthquake, and that's GG. So, not the play I wanted. I thought I had a solid game plan going into this match. You know, the Cloud9, the double Trick Room. I thought Trick Room was the play here, and we almost pulled it off. But, Layton, I gotta give props here. Mainly what really did me in, I feel, is the turn 1 T-Spike. That was really annoying. Even though it's not even toxic poison, it was regular poison. The substitute on Raichu, being able to stall out my Trick Room. I don't think that's what Layton was planning to do. I think it was on Raichu. I would have to ask, but I think maybe it was sub Nasty Plot and then go ham and try to win the game with Raichu. Yeah, but look at that. The Rain Core lives on. So I got taken out mainly by the electric duo. I gotta look more into Pincurchin. I didn't even know it gets T-Spikes. So, this is one of those Pokemon that I still don't know about. So that's my bad. Anyways, that's our week 1. We almost had it. I liked my game plan, but I just got slightly outplayed here, outclassed. And yeah, that's my week 1. So there it is, guys. Week 2, we get our good old pal, our hometown buddy, Nip Nintendo. So stay tuned. Drop me a like. Drop this video a like, I mean. And I'll see you guys on the next one.